right. Some people are sensitive.
Yeah, don't use the E word.
Why?
Huh?
I'm confused.
Trauma.
Okay. That's okay. That's all I need to know. Party is what I will call
Organized
them.
getaways.
I'm
Activities.
just gonna call them a party. Okay, we're just gonna go
That's
with
better.
party.
I like parties.
We're doing a monthly
Party.
party.
See, we're gonna have a monthly party. Okay, I will make you guys a monthly party for next month. Okay, good. Just
Have a good
yeah,
night,
thank you.
Jenny.
If somebody has Shelby's number and my number, hook it up.
I got
All
you.
right, thank you. Goodbye now.
Awesome. All right, great, fantastic. Anyone else got anything else they want to bring up or say?
Bald. You're better bald.
Yes.
True.
I adopted a dog.
What
Oh
kind
my
of
gosh,
dog?
what's your dog's name?
Her name is Persephone, and she's a 3-year-old Aussie.
I love that. That's amazing.
Aw.
Huh.
Wait, Persephone, you said?
Mm-hmm. Goddess of Death and Spring.
I'm sad you took that name. It's one of my favorite names.
Listen, dogs are fucking awesome.
Where is she?
What?
Put the knife away.
Aphrodite.
Oh
no.
my God, Aphrodite.
I miss what Aphrodite
Persephone
said.
has tried to kill me on 3 occasions. Well, that's not Persephone. Okay, we're fine. That's not
What
Persephone.
if she's
Look
in the
how cute
dog's
she
body?
is.
Patty, do you want me to kill the dog or not? Like, this,
Do
you
not-
gotta pick a side. Okay.
Do not kill the dog.
It's if Persephone comes here, you never let her inside. I love Persephone, but she kills things to give them to Hades. She
Yeah, I
will
mean,
kill you
listen,
as a gift. Protect
However
yourself.
you want to
That's
proceed is
honestly
how you
valid,
proceed.
bro.
I'm just saying, if you
Honestly
kill a
valid.
dog, we're gonna have probs.
I don't want to kill a dog.
Okay.
I just don't want Persephone to come in here and kill a bunch of cops. I'm
Fair
trying
enough.
to, the calm before the storm.
I gotcha.
This is a cute dog. I like this dog. Never mind. I'm not gonna kill a dog, everyone. I'm not gonna kill a
Thank
dog.
you, thank you. Congratulations on the puppy. I think we're good. I think we can go get out there. Appreciate everyone for coming to the meeting. Watch each other's backs, all that beautiful shit. I'll see you guys, I guess, tomorrow for another meeting.
The paint reminds me of Flop's bald head.
Well, you know what?
I'm not a threat, and I will not threaten your dog. I love dogs. It's just.
Kurt, I got no words for you.
She's.
No
Oh.
fucking words.
All right, let's go.
Well, do you have a
Good.
second?
Yeah.
Wow.
You want your $1,000 back?
No, that's all yours.
Okay. Thank you. What's up?
Congrats on your promotion to start with.
Thank you. I wanted to reach out to every ranger and talk to them individually about it.
All
But
right. I think it's a fucking horrible decision. I hate you. Quit.
It's just money.
Oh.
One day, after
Let me
What,
let
you
Shelby
giving
know.
me
Hold on.
money?
I'm quitting.
I know, I'm still
No,
living
no,
off
please
the
stay. I
cash
think
Oh.
you're the
you gave
perfect
me.
choice, and I think you're going to be a great second hand as in the department. In all seriousness.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I have a lot to learn. And the one thing I wanted to do with everybody was explain to everyone kind of individually that while I did get promoted, in terms of the UPD, I want to be hopefully viewed as a sergeant, but at the same time, within the Rangers, I don't want the pizzazz of the Rangers to disappear all of a sudden, right? I don't want anyone to kind of feel like all of a sudden that the Rangers have this like strict command, right? I still want people to look at me, come to me, and I don't want to be viewed as the sergeant, right? I still want people to look at me as Flop. I consider the Rangers more of a family, and I wanted to stay that way. So
Yeah, I mean, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak of others. You were already above me, so you're kind of honestly in the exact same position as I thought of you before. Does that make sense? Like, I would always,
yeah.
if Tessa wasn't around, I would come to you. And so I'm just
Of
going to
course.
keep doing that. So,
That's fine. Well, I mean, we do also have seniors, so you just got to bear that one in mind too.
oh,
But
yeah, no, I
if
mean,
there's
I do. Okay, let's be real though. I see you and I see Tessa. That is who I
Okay,
see.
okay,
Like,
that's-
let's.
in terms
in
of
our ship-
availability, yes, I will accept that. In your chain of
No, I
command,
do-
I am next when
Yeah.
no one else is around. So
I see Lovesick a lot too. I'll say that he
yeah,
leads in too. That being said, I did need your opinion on something, Sergeant.
sure.
Right. I have a case. Report's gonna be
We have a case.
87285. We have a case.
Wha-
Samantha was helping.
What's the
87285, and it's an investigative report.
87285?
285. Yeah. Quick summary. I don't know what to press charges. Like what charges to press.
Why does Iona
but-
Wells sound so familiar?
She was missing. She was found. Then she got sent to the ICU, and now she's hiding. But okay, it's complicated. So what I'm looking at is Dion is an EMS command member,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say about 2 weeks ago she received ashes. They were Iona Wells' ashes, She
Or
took them
some
to
portion of her body.
of Ayanna Wolf.
Yeah.
She took those to the hospital. The doctor asked her if one second, my radio. If
Give me
she contacted police.
One second. Hello, Shelby.
Hello,
She
Flop.
was right
I think I
there.
Hello.
just-
I'm
yeah,
right. I'm right
Yeah,
outside
she's
the
right
meeting. Oh, you wait. Oh, apparently you're. Oh,
I'm on the second floor, or the main floor.
I'm just outside the meeting room. I'm talking with Avery real quick.
Oh, I'm so you know what? All this face to face, better face to face. Yeah.
What happened? What'd I do?
Yeah, better face to face.
What do you mean? Oh. Hold on. Bear with me.
Yeah, you're good. She's right there. See, she's running. Oh wow.
Give me
She
2
ran into the
seconds.
vending machine.
That sounded.
Yeah, go find her.
That
Yeah.
sounded somewhat important. Just give me.
Yeah.
I'm not
Go,
going
go.
anywhere.
I'll
I'm
be
not.
here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Bye.
Yeah, but I still on Sweet's lap enough to be command.
Oh wow.
What?
I mean, look, more command people.
I
Why
think
is everyone-
critically on things and wanted to know what
Yeah,
the
for sure.
evaluation points were in making that decision. So it just makes it
Yeah.
more clear to me.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
have-
I mean,
making,
there's
calls
a
on
lot
the
of
field.
there. Look, and that's why it's a charge that is approved by a judge because
Yeah.
it is not a very clear thing. It is not a simple determination. There's a lot of variables.
Okay.
And we're going
Flop,
to
come here.
enforce it when it's very clear. When it's
Yeah,
not
no, I
so
get it.
clear.
Hey, what's up?
So I don't know how to say this.
You're going 42.
Yeah.
Don't scare me like that.
I came to Shay.
Shay?
I came to Shay.
Uh-huh,
Show Bison the new car I got. I sold my elegy.
Oh, nice.
You want to see it?
I do. I'm finishing up with Avery real quick, and I also want to butt into what's going on with that conversation because I was intrigued. I'm a little unfamiliar as to how that law is kind of like brought forward. So
I don't know what they were talking about.
we didn't push the medical neutrality thing, even though RPD was shot at
Oh.
EMS. So I wanted to just
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
like
yeah.
what was going on with that. But yeah,
But this weekend I can
Yeah.
stay up.
let me know.
I'm exhausted. I had a thing today that
No, hey, listen.
I blacked out for like 5 minutes.
Jesus.
It's really scary.
Are you okay?
I'm just exhausted right now.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Listen,
It took like everything out of me. Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'm just
Well, you're all good. Listen, I don't want to put any pressure on
Yeah.
you. Whenever you're available, you let me know. We can definitely ride.
this weekend though.
Is this the
weekend.
medical RPG thing?
Yeah.
Okay, go back to Avery and then you can come listen. To
I
mine.
won't ask
I kind of want to listen to this real quick, and then I'll talk to Avery. I just want to butt in.
A clear defined point when things have gone quiet and enough time has elapsed to bring in medical.
Yeah, I mean,
Are,
it
like,
should
the
be
3 big points.
and one of the things that I try to express too is like, if you don't feel it's safe enough to set up a triage point anywhere but where the shooting originally occurred, then it's probably not safe enough to bring in medical if you don't even feel comfortable exposing yourself enough to load people into cars and move them a block away.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That's
What if
my
I never feel
kinda-
comfortable exposing myself?
Well, then there's therapy for that.
Oh, okay. you got a
Can
number?
therapy help him?
Yeah, you should call Pixie for that one.
Hey,
I'm
Crane,
pre-married.
I don't want to butt
Pix
into the
always tries to
conversation,
fuck
but
me.
there is certain situations where even I see it, where EMS does get on scene while there's an active shootout, or like etc. Like there are scenes in just general. Where,
Hey,
like,
look, you know what? Here's the other part of it. If you want to call in EMS because you're worried about someone dying, be my guest. It doesn't mean you're violating a law or doing anything wrong. It just means you can't push the charge. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not even saying you're doing anything wrong by calling them as soon as someone gets shot. Hell, that might be the most prudent thing to do. It just means we're not going to trigger that charge. Just like it might have been the most prudent thing for those cops to climb the hospital and shoot at Gulag that one time. But it means we're not going to push terrorism because the cop shot at the hospital first. I mean,
Hey, so hang on a
wait,
minute. So
I
it's
wasn't-
not terrorism if we shoot first?
shut up.
Oh wait, just I wasn't completely done with that. So,
Fine,
are
I know.
there, just for clarification in the future, are there going to be like maybe like a clause or something added to the law itself to make it more like clear? Maybe like someone
What do you
mentioned.
mean?
I think someone mentioned it earlier. I don't recall who I was conversing with, but they were talking about like how drug trafficking was like there's certain clauses or certain points you have to hit to charge
Nope,
someone.
that's why this one is approved by a judge. It's never going to be a bright line rule. It's too much. There's too many variables involved in the scenario to try to parse this out. And to be honest with you, nobody even reads the fucking legislation or announcements anyway.
I do.
Given that every single person who's ever been charged with this says, "What's that?"
I do.
So
Yeah.
I'm not in the habit of trying to overcomplicate things.
Mhm.
Okay,
My
we're good.
perspective is that
We're good. I got what I needed out of that.
Is
So
that-
sorry.
You're good.
is this
Uh,
attempted murder of a government?
No, basically we're going to be setting a precedent. If they're found guilty, then like it's not the sentencing that we're looking for. It's what comes after the sentencing.
Okay. I will get back to that. Okay, that was unrelated flop.
Yeah, completely.
sorry. Okay.
unrelated.
Okay. So
That was completely yeah.
you're
okay,
fine.
So here's
Iona
where-
Wells, ICU report 87285,
yeah,
and
quick
you had a
summary.
question.
So 2 weeks ago, Dion received. Okay, well, BCMR received ashes, unknown ashes. They gave them to Dion.
I talked to Shelby about
Dion then gave them to the hospital, and the doctor asked, "Did you contact 911 about the ashes?" And she says, "No, I don't want to contact them." All right. Fast forward 2 weeks. Iona's like actively missing. People are looking for her. Dion finds Iona randomly in a cave in the middle of the nowhere, moves her from the cave to the beach, and starts treating her. She's off duty at the time. She calls EMS directly to avoid a 911 call so it doesn't come up. And when the 2 EMS who are on duty on the phone say, "Call 911," Dion says, "I can't call 911." So she's actively hiding. Police, like, I think she hurt Dion. I think she hurt Iona.
If
and
she's
then-
if she's hindering an investigation, something that Kiki told me a while ago is the same. I'm just gonna pass this along for what Kiki told me a while ago, because I brought up with her that EMS were driving like assholes with the new Explorers when they got them.
Yeah.
And I brought it up with her, and she said, "Here's the bottom line. I tell all my EMS that if you're gonna fuck around, you're gonna find out. You're not above anyone."
Okay.
So if the easy answer for you is to probably inform EMS command that there might be an investigation taking place, and at that point you are to process accordingly to how you see it fitting. And
That is my issue. I did contact command. Kiki knows.
okay,
I don't know what charges to press. I don't. I've been looking through the
We
thing
don't-
because is it felony obstruction? Is it? I don't have charges for this.
do we have evidence that relates back to Iona Wells?
In what matter?
Do we have evidence in our custody that was not given to us up front, or do we have any evidence that do we have any evidence linking Iona Wells at all to being potentially hurt?
I mean, she's in ICU.
Well, she was, and then she twatted. I don't know if that. I don't know if that matters.
She got released. Yeah. From
Yeah, she
ICU,
got
but-
released. I know where she's living. Just because a friend of mine happened to be like, "Oh, I have a friend that's living here," and then I did a little bit of research and found out Iona Wells is living in the house I lost keys to. So it's just like, okay, cool. There's also, which the doctors haven't, like LSMG hasn't gotten to us. The ashes contain some portion of Iona Wells's body. That's where things get really freaking weird on this.
So Dion is the one who
We
off
need-
duty found Iona's body and moved Iona's body, and then decided to give. I think she hurt her, but that's just me guessing.
I want to subpoena her cell phone records.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
yeah.
Do you know what doctor went through those ashes?
Yeah, Perry Watson.
Perry Watson needs to get a written medical documentation of what she discovered, and we need to do our own to kind of back that up as well as
Got it.
a double. And what you need to do is use that and use the incident that occurred with Dion to request a subpoena for Dion's phone records, because the way that I see it, if you believe at any point that Dion could have hindered the investigation or could even be involved, unfortunately, the way that I see it and the way that Kiki would see it is that no stone goes unturned. And off duty, on duty, trying to do the right thing or not, the fact that she was hesitant to contact 911 and to have any sort of proper dispatch documentation is concerning in itself. people will call me all the time and say, Flop, I'm in danger, I need help. And I'll tell people, I'm not a dispatch line. We have 911. If you can't call 911, I can't help you.
That's what the EMS said to do, and she said I can't call 911.
You can.
So I agree with you. We need a subpoena. But I'm still
actually,
going back to I don't know what charges
Lucy
to
could give
press.
input on this too, because I think Lucy would agree with me on this. Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
Lucy, would you like to help?
I have a lot on my plate, so I'm not signing on for anything. But if you just want to run something past me, sure.
Yeah, I would just love to run like what charges I could press for something and give you the report number.
In terms of charges, I would have to kind of read through everything and give you like proper like approach on charges. I definitely think that if she had.
Okay. I don't want to read right now. Just give me the
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
TLDR.
No, don't worry.
Okay, Dion, an EMS command member, 2 weeks ago received ashes. She took these ashes to the doctor to run, asked the doctor to run it. When the doctor said, did you contact police? She said, no, I don't want to contact police. Part of those ashes came back to somebody named Iona Wells. Fast forward 2 weeks. Dion found Iona Wells in a cave in the middle of nowhere, hurt, beaten, almost killed, moved her from the cave to the grass, off duty, by the way, so she had no reason to be out there. Then directly called EMS who were on duty, and EMS was like, hey, 911 it. And she says, I can't 911 it, trying to hide documentation of it. And so that's 2 instances of her hiding, basically hindering an investigation. But I don't know if we have charges for hindering an investigation.
Well, I mean, Iona Wells would be a witness, right?
Yeah, Iona doesn't want to
Witness
talk
tampering.
to us.
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to us, and she twatted out earlier last storm.
Wait, witness tampering is what you said?
Yeah. I
What's
mean,
the charge?
evidence
Is there anything
tampering or
else?
witness tampering is my immediate thought. Both of them are
Evidence
kind of
tampering
a
went to my
stretch
mind.
because, as Sanders will obviously tell you, we have a lot of dumb small holes in our law when it comes to appropriate charges for complicated situations. But
After destroying the ceiling and removing evidence for the purpose of hiding the truth. Yeah.
That's what it would be, right? Evidence
Yeah.
tampering would be what?
The other thing too that I think is really important, because I do agree, Samantha, that we do need to go for her phone record. I think it's also important, and it is of the utmost important, because as far as I'm concerned, you have everything you're going to need in terms of physical. What you need is to get Dion in a room to question her as to what the fuck happened, because that's going to back up and hopefully help expand your scope, hopefully to get a larger phone subpoena, potentially, depending on kind of a time frame she gives you in questioning. But I do think it's good to get Dion in a room to talk to her. And again, like he has stated, no stone goes unturned. If an EMS is doing something that is criminal, we still need to process it as something criminal. So.
Okay. Evidence tampering. Thank you. That is what I needed.
Yeah.
It's a super small charge, but it's enough. I was just like,
tampering.
They are both charges that need clarification by the DOJ anyway. And in my experience, it very well may end up the way serial assaults and killings did, where I tried to push it in good faith on somebody to set a precedent for a middle ground sentence, and instead it was just Bill Mazed, and then a couple months later they come out with this Rust Act thing, which is essentially a diet sack. So, you know.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's essentially, so if I had pushed this Rust Act on Carrington, it would have been much less arguable, but we didn't have that. We had serial assaults and killings. I was just pushing the thing that we push on serial killers normally for a serial assaulter, trying to say like, hey, this charge has 2 things in its name, assaults and killings, and it can be applicable to both. But now I guess, you know, we just have a different charge for that.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to push on the Simon Riley case.
The other thing.
Yeah. Evidence tampering and witness tampering and hindering investigations need kind of clarification when in other jurisdictions, obstruction charges are actually kind of a big deal, right?
Yeah. 'Cause
Here,
my first
an
thought was
obstruction
felony
card.
obstruction, but that doesn't apply here.
And if she was the one that actually took some of the portion of the Iona Wells's body and burnt it to the point of ashes, it would be desecration of human corpse.
Pretty sure she did, but I can't prove that.
But that's also a joke of a charge. So like,
I mean,
it's just a situation where the charges that are the most straightforward are not hefty enough for even the expectation of the people that are doing the crime. You know what I mean?
It's just like it's one of those things that I'm sure both of you are aware, where things just seem really freaking fishy, and it's hard for us not to like want to dive deeper.
I'm gonna be honest, because you're right. The reality with a situation like this is, even if you're questionable about what charges you're pressing, the other issue that comes up is there is enough suspicion here with what you have to dig deeper. And the only thing you could hope is that you actually get something out of this that would allow you to build a case on this with Dion, regardless of charges. Because there's obviously a charge that fits here somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. And like stated, this could be, some sort of precedent set in court. It would just be a matter of what you find in Dion's phone and what you get out of her in interrogation. But I do think that it's important to get both those things taken care of one thing at a time.
Order?
Do I get
preferably preferably interrogation. Use the notes of the interrogation for the subpoena. And then if it's applicable and you're able to do that, maybe bring her back into interrogation and question her about anything regarding the phone subpoena. And also, obviously, very importantly, you give that subpoena to her.
Oh, yes. So she'll have it, of course.
Yeah. So
part of me, like, I understand this is like a bigger thing and you want to go for serious charges, but part of me wants to just start recommending to anyone who has even like a slightest interest in investigative stuff to start pushing docket postings and like docket cases for these small charges to make the
I'll
DOJ
do it for witness tampering. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if it's just felony obstruction or something, right? You're pushing charges at a later date. You're not arresting somebody and giving them felony obstruction or whatever. But you can still post it on the docket for felony obstruction and make the DOJ feel fucking silly for doing a whole trial for a 15-month charge. If the DOJ deals with that enough, they'll have to start realizing that, hey, some of these charges are stupid small.
Well, I mean, I've been trying to get a precedent-setting case for well over a year now for felony possession of human remains. Because according to that charge, you could have a van full of them and you're only getting like 14 months. So I have been trying diligently to get something on the docket for something like that, because it is a silly charge that I think needs to be adjusted, or something bigger needs to come from a charge like that.
What I'm honestly at the point of for suggesting with probationary detectives is like, hey, if you want to just treat it like a serious full investigation, even though the charge for what you're investigating is stupid and small, by all means do it. You're doing good police work. You're educating yourself as you do it, and it sucks that the only like 6 charges that it feels like I don't want being a detective to feel like that's just the cert you do if you want to push HUT charges. Fuck the HUT charges. Drug trafficking doesn't have to be a detective thing every time.
I've thoroughly been enjoying investigations. Like, this is So
I want it to be just about investigations regardless of outcomes or the charge or the actual time in jail people get. I'd rather people just do what they're interested in. Fuck the charges. The charges are stupid. Our penal code is stupid. The DOJ is a toss-up regardless.
I mean, I think my big issue with this one is just making sure in the future EMS is not hindering investigation.
Well,
I don't understand why she didn't call 911. Like, she purposely
that's all I
didn't.
need
And
is
how did she
help.
randomly find
What I'm
this
saying
person in
here,
the cave?
basically what I'm saying here, Avery, is like, if you feel like it fits evidence tampering or witness tampering, go for it. If you feel like
Even if
it
it's so
could,
little,
if you feel like it could and you want to argue it, go for it. If you don't want the headache of having to argue a charge that doesn't quite fit perfectly, but it's the only one that's serious, do a docket posting for obstruction. Fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, I appreciate that. This is actually extremely helpful because I was lost on charges. So
it doesn't have. I mean, it's like the Mary Mushkin thing when they were investigating Yokai, Shinigami, and all that. Ultimately, she went to jail for like no time for all of the many counts of the things that she did. And people made fun of the investigators in the old SRU for that, but I think that's more the fault of the DOJ than it was the fast car drivers who actually wanted to push charges for what she did.
And the investigators did their job. They just didn't have charges to
Fury
back it
did a
up.
great job.
There's only so much you can do with the weapons that you're held.
Yeah. Like if the only 6 charges we have are like those 6 hut charges or whatever it is. Like, I don't want to make that the entirety of what investigations are.
I actually really like that, and I'm actually more pumped about pursuing this, Avery.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you too, is even if laws do not get changed or charges do not get altered, this is where new legislation could come up to apply to situations like this so that it doesn't actually affect our charges, but allows certain charges to hold a lot more weight, i.e. serial assaults and killings, right? Really, it's just attempted first-degree murder over a series of a bunch of times, but with serial assaults and killings, it allows us to have a heftier charge for something that is a repeat crime.
Yes.
So
I think it's healthier
Makes sense,
for
yeah.
everyone involved if we have more variety of the types of court cases we have. It's less
I would
fucking boring for cops to be like, oh, I got to get my next drug trafficking, for my next big court case. It's less annoying for prosecutors like Sanders if we come to them with something that's got a different story to it than just, another drug trafficking or whatever. Like, I'm probably being a little transparent. This thought process is all coming from not wanting to deal with this stupid seaside drug trafficking thing. I've done drug trafficking. I've done drug trafficking plenty of time. It's always the same. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the drug trafficking. Patrol can handle drug trafficking.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the boat with drugs. Speaking of which, I do have to get Bauer and everybody in a room, but no one's around today.
Yeah, that's what I was harassing you about was, hey, what's the status on that? Also, hey, do you want to do that drug trafficking case, Sanders?
Actually, we do need a prosecutor for that.
Yeah, I'm fine with us playing it all out. I just
okay.
want help with the legal side of it.
I'm gonna be honest, Samantha. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you a little bit of headache. This was a case that was dropped on us by an ex-officer, and it's not necessarily the officer's fault, but there are gaps in this case that have been very frustrating to work through. We had to sit in a group of about 4 of us, which was actually very nice, but we got to work out some shit. We're working on a couple subpoenas right now for said people, but overall, pretty much the charges are written out. The docket is already kind
I
of
had
written.
I had them write a whole docket posting and everything. It just hasn't been posted, and then we want to just organize plea deals as quickly as possible and just be done with them.
Honestly, I don't think any of us necessarily give 2 shits about the outcome to this. I just think that it's one of those things.
I don't fucking care anymore.
The
Cogs in the
capacity,
wheel.
yeah, the capacity of the amount of drugs that were found is why we, for lack of a better term, need to proceed. But we're so far past, and because none of us were professionally leads on that scene, we all kind of feel about it at this point. But it's something that we got to move past. So,
Yeah. So about a month ago, I got suspended for 3 days because I told a judge to contempt me. 2 days, 2.5 days. So I am at a maximum capacity of 3 cases until the DOJ says otherwise, or I get suspended again.
okay.
Oh, so that's a no then.
It is a yes. I wish I could take that, but you'd have to ask Odessa.
Okay, no, you're fine. I'm gonna plan to talk to Odessa anyway and maybe try to get Paige involved.
Because if
Everyone
that's
keeps telling
actually
me-
a really good idea.
Yeah, everyone keeps telling me I should meet this Paige Green girl, that I'd really like her. I don't know. I've never met her.
I've never met her. Actually, did meet her. She seems really nice. Yeah, definitely should reach out to her. I think
Yeah.
she- I'm aware. Yes.
If the
I'm
PD
aware.
isn't a
Odessa
dumpster
was
fire
very
right now.
insistent that I would really like her. you
I am
know?
so much
also
going
very
on.
insistent. I honestly forgot she was a prosecutor. I don't even know if Bill's a prosecutor anymore.
Stout
Yeah.
listed as one in the email. thing.
Prosecutor in name only.
Well,
Actually,
I mean,
Oop,
I think
sorry.
some of us are afraid to just throw cases at you guys, but
I can't. I would take it. I
that's
would
what
love to
people
take
want,
it and get
right?
paid
You guys
for it,
actually
but-
want cases? You want us to throw shit
Yo,
at
happy
you?
birthday.
I was
Hope
so
you're enjoying
bored
your
2
day.
weeks ago. I was literally like grinding my teeth against stone for how bored I was.
Maybe I'll just start sending emails directly. I'll talk to Odessa first though, and just be like, "Hey,
She
should I
has-
just shout at people."
She has to approve all my cases in the interim.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna stick around, but Flop, I trust you to handle the intelligence gathering side of that
Yeah.
me, and I'll pass it off to Libby. You and I can dig through it and see what we can find for her too.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I know.
I don't want to make it like an overbearing thing. It's just something I want to check up with.
No, yeah, it's unfortunate that this all fell in line when I got promoted, and now I'm like trying to balance out a couple things because this week has been wild. Churro's already kind of got some legwork going. I want to talk to Churro. I want to get Bauer involved. I wanted to get them all involved, but at this point, that's a question mark. I might just go to Bauer individually and talk to her.
If you have to pick one of them, pick Remington.
Okay.
Bauer's been doing a lot of extra stuff in shift 2.
Okay.
She's already kind of, getting her name out there to both myself and Bundy. So I would say, like, if you have to do a smaller team, Churro and Remington.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll do Churro and Remington.
I just to add on to that, I worked with Remington for a few months in the historical district as a liaison for prosecution, and she usually has her shit together.
She
but
does
usually,
have
I mean,
her
I
shit.
haven't seen anything that's like below par quality.
I'm just trying to distribute opportunities to my prospective detectives, or perspectives as I'm calling them.
I love that. Yeah, I'll.
It's the same word, Lucy.
I'll get to Churro, and I'll make sure I get Churro and Remington in a room, and we can talk this through and figure it out. So, awesome. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys need anything from me in regards to this, let me know. If you need any kind of guidance, I'm here. I don't want to get necessarily involved, but I would be more than willing to get my input. And if you need any points of contact to talk to anyone in EMS, I'm more than willing to pull someone aside and talk to them personally, if that's something that you guys are going to need. So,
I mean, I feel like I've got great contacts with EMS, but I appreciate that.
yeah, of course.
It's a little weird, Avery.
Yeah,
A
okay,
little weird.
Avery. Well, I mean,
talked
what
to
about
A little
me?
weird, Avery.
What
I
about
already talked to
me?
Kiki.
What about
Listen.
me?
Yeah, what about Bailey? You talked to Bailey?
Ooh.
Who the fuck is that bitch?
I've got a
Ooh.
whiny house in Mirror Park.
I think you just gotta talk to them.
Well, no, HOA already said it's alright, but they said
Hi, bye. What's up, Chad? How we doing, dudes?
Starving.
Oh, in case anyone doesn't know, Avery is played by Bailey. Where is... Okay, Barrick's around. I wanted to talk to Barrick real quick, because I guess there's some stuff that's coming up right now. I want to make sure Barrick don't need help with anything.
I'm like ready to pull the trigger on this, and anxious about losing it.
Is Luca...
We're around tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll probably around for the morning meeting or something.
Hello,
like that.
Flum.
What's up?
Money is
How you
up for a
doing?
house in Mirror Park.
I'm
Like
doing alright.
1.2 mil.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
Busy day?
I have 10K to my name. Thanks
Uh,
to Kurt.
sure.
Sure, yeah.
Get a
You need
job.
help with
should start
anything?
working PD tour
I should get
something.
PD Tuck. I mean,
Not
he's anyone
currently,
around that
no.
works for
Okay.
like PD Tuck that
How
can
you
like hire
food, though? You got
me
any
right
food?
now.
I
You know,
going
you're shit out of luck there. I do
She's like,
not.
At least she can FTO people
Unfortunately.
now.
Yeah.
I don't know if she
I have a
doesn't
tennis
hire
ball. You want,
You'd have to-
you want a tennis
Oh,
ball?
nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
I-
Not just a taser.
If you had your idea, I could put it up for consideration.
Oh, dear God.
Since you don't have your
I'm just gonna grab that again.
Sort of. You might want to talk to Barrett.
No, you know what?
if
Never
he's
mind. I've
the one
decided
taking
this is my
care of you,
tennis
and
ball.
have him help you go get a new ID since you're
I kind of want to try. What are you doing?
Yoink.
I think
What
it
the
might be back
fuck?
in my apartment, maybe.
Oh
Oh my
God.
God, Derek! Derek, where did you come from? What?
I'm so sorry, Skull.
Jesus
So
Christ, this
sorry.
guy came out the shadows and just fucking tried to knock her
Just
out.
hit
What
me
the hell?
With a tennis ball?
No, he definitely hit you with his fist. Oh my God, no!
That was like a big swing too. What the hell's your problem, Derek?
What?
Oh my god.
Damn it!
I'm not backing. I'm not doing it.
I've lost my ball.
I'm not backing again.
Sorry, I lost my ball.
Fuck off!
I know it's a really bouncy tennis ball.
Yoink! Don't even think about it. Don't even
Yeah, wonder what
think
tennis ball
about
might,
it.
like, taste like if you bite into it.
No.
Fuck off.
No.
Ugh, you're a brick wall.
No, you just fell. You just tripped and fell in front of me.
Well, you know, I mean, you know, it's fine. It's okay. What you got going on right now?
Nothing. Currently.
I got you. You want to ride for a little bit?
Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, big tip.
Yo.
Don't tell other. How do I explain this? Don't try and end. You know how you just spend forever in meetings, essentially talking in circles about the same thing and ultimately getting to the same result?
Not really. I mean, we actually, I was talking more with the prosecution because they were pretty confused, but go ahead.
I wasn't talking about like today. I'm just talking about like in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't tell them to like, or don't like edge people on to like wrap it up, you know?
What?
Just never mind.
I mean, listen, I'm all about getting advice, but advice don't do me good unless I'm able
So
to
if a
apply
conversation is going on way too long, don't essentially tell them like, hey, we're going around in circles. This is what we need to decide. Let's stop getting off topic. And we can talk about other things at a later date.
When was this something that I needed?
What? Well, I'm just saying you might need it at some point.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I did something.
No.
And I was
I'm
like,
just saying
I
in
was
the
gonna say,
future.
yeah, okay,
I'm just giving you advice.
sure. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get out there. I gotta get food.
Awesome.
I'm starving.
You drive.
Okay. I was going to anyway.
Well, what? Do you not trust my driving?
No.
You just think my driving is inferior?
No.
Actually, I need armor because you're driving.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Hi.
It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you've been doing well.
Oh, yep.
Still living the dream?
This old man in prison taught me how to cook.
Oh, nice. That's what I like to hear. I like the socks and sandals, by the way. Looking good.
You too. See ya.
You take care. Love you, buddy. So I've heard word around the street, horses are no longer booty hole.
Oh, did all that happen?
I don't know. I've been told that horses can, you know, they've matured. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is true.
1 second. I'm playing catch up.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What, that?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you see that?
Oh my.
I'm going to read that because I'm curious, but I'm assuming from what I've seen, you need to read that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What are you saying oh no to?
The car.
The car?
You're driving different.
Stationary Olympic Freeway.
Never mind. I was talking about something unrelated. You
U-turn.
probably know what I'm talking about.
Oh, they're gonna go over the ramp here.
If you're talking about the
Towards,
thing in
the other
yeah.
side, Olympic.
yeah, that was the situation I was having to deal with before.
No, I know.
No, they're still eastbound Olympic.
I saw your name get dropped.
Go Perel, go below and merge on the other side. I'll just
Yeah, Chad, I got all the fuck gossip now, but I don't know how much of that I should really be talking about, even though it's, you know, like in character stuff. I you know.
Still sending it eastbound.
Fuck.
They're taking the off ramp. I actually am still with them right now. I think they might have taken the. Next, they're gonna be.
Oh, I got Dan calling me.
Stand by.
Oh my god, I just fucking voice cracked. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, is Ricardo a senior?
Okay, they're gonna be turning back around.
That is a good question. I'm pretty sure he is. So for the reason why I'm saying I'm pretty sure, I'll check the roster. We for a minute there hired people who weren't seniors, and then some people that were seniors. I'm pretty sure Ray was a senior. I'll check the roster and let you know. Give me like 2 seconds and I can call you right back.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
typically care. I was just he was on a traffic stop and somebody ran at him and tried to hit him with knuckle dusters, and he goes, this is not, it might be a 78, but I'm not going to see a 78. Now they're running from me, so I was just curious if he's a senior or not.
I'll talk to him. I'll let him know. Hey, if you're getting hit with knuckies, you better be shooting this fool.
I'm trying to get around to you.
I'll talk to him.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, Dan. Thanks
Have
for letting me
fun
know.
with that.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
Them all in this bubble.
Let me see. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Alright, yep, they're all flipped. We're all on flip too.
335.
Just grab me food real quick. I'll pay you back.
All right, can you give me
Okay.
VCB full it.
Hold on, I
Left
have to read this real
westbound,
quick.
now right northbound Poplar Street. Left westbound to Olympic Freeway. Oh no, they're gonna do the jump onto the freeway again.
Give me a minute. I gotta read this.
Continuing westbound Olympic Freeway. At rate speed above. Westbound Olympic, passing stand by. No, they're jumping it. They're doing the jump across. Oh wait, we have units on the other side. Nice. They're 204 is gonna go down low. Yeah.
I'll go down to Little Bighorn. Oh
Okay.
shit, I missed it.
Okay, from the going down to Little Bighorn now, stand by for direction. Right, south on Little Bighorn.
From Olympic, come here. Stand by.
Continuing south on Little Bighorn, crossing Capitol. Onto Roy Lowenstein, south on VCB.
I got him. Yep. Continuing southbound. Southbound Roy Lowenstein, passing the garage here on Brogue. Approaching the Barrio. It's gonna be a right westbound Dutch London, approaching the or right westbound to the canals underneath the Maze Bank Arena. Right underneath Grove Street.
Sorry, I'm doing some reading.
Westbound underneath the Alta Street.
Matt Alex, thanks for the 13 months. Appreciate you on the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some hearts, please?
We're jumping up.
Thanks for your support, Matt Alex. Hello, sober people. Oh boy, are we drinking? I mean, I could.
Yep, we're gonna be on Dutch London northbound.
I do want to grab my paycheck. I'm just finishing this
left, we're gonna be northbound.
monologue.
South Hartford Drive.
That's right.
Flowing right, eastbound Palomino. Approaching Los Sol, passing Los Sol Gas, northbound Palomino. Left westbound Vespucci Boulevard. Left southbound Ginger. Passing the Los Sol gas station. Left southbound through the alleyway that merges back onto Palomino, I believe. Right, westbound Palomino.
Okay, sorry.
Continuing westbound Palomino.
Dad, I'm done reading. I haven't got my paycheck in 2 weeks. I hope I'm not poor. I guess we'll find out. I'm probably poor.
470
You're not
secondary
poor.
northbound Bay City.
I'm pretty poor.
Come get to San Ann.
You know a realtor at these hours?
Passing San Ann, continuing northbound Bay City. Taking a left. Gonna be going at Sandcastle Way, westbound.
Was everyone all right? As far as I know.
Left eastbound Vespucci.
We're back, baby.
Coming up to
Sorry.
Vespucci.
How much you got?
171 grand.
Nice.
We're back.
Hanging a right.
We're back.
Eastbound.
You're not broke.
Merging onto Vespucci.
You're right. I'm poor, but I'm not broke.
Same thing.
You ever see Dave Chappelle's skit?
White Garage.
In regards to he's like,
Red Garage. Eastbound Vespucci.
Dad, we're so poor, and he goes, son, poor is a mentality.
Right,
Poor is not a financial burden. We are not poor. We are broke.
Eastbound Adams Apple.
And I just
Getting onto Olympic Freeway. Eastbound.
whenever I hear poor or broke, that's all I think about. We are not poor. We are broke. What was I gonna say? Damn, we really dropped in units after the meeting. Holy shit, a lot less than I thought we were actually gonna drop.
They might come back out.
I'll stay.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Anyone holding comms on them? Alright, I think I saw them on behind MRPD. What's that street northbound?
What was I gonna say?
Bighorn, yeah.
You missed my little movie bit. How are we feeling about some of the new movies coming out?
Atlee Street, we're gonna be leaving.
Oppenheimer was it was very good.
Oh, you saw Oppenheimer?
Or the GT gas station.
Yesterday, yeah.
What a flex! Wasn't that the release day?
Left eastbound,
releases
Capitol Boulevard.
like today, later today.
Oh, you
but,
bitch! You saw it early?
Anyway,
Right, southbound,
Are you
Little
fucking
Bighorn.
my ass right now?
I'm tuned in. I'm gonna get this
It's a
guy.
flop.
Southbound, Little Bighorn left.
how do you think I
eastbound,
have my
Capitol.
reviews ready, like every week before the movie comes out?
Hold on, fuck off. I gotta
Flowing left
ask
northbound,
you a question,
Poplar.
but I don't think I could ask you here. Hold on.
On little Popular left westbound Vespucci Boulevard.
There you go.
1050. I mean, you turning eastbound Vespucci, left northbound Popular.
Was oh
4.7 secondary.
wait.
Continuing northbound Popular, passing orders. Approaching Glory Way. Passing Glory Way, so west
I'm
south of
jealous.
here. Left south on Elgin. Continuing south on Elgin, passing pillbox.
That's my rebuttal. We date now.
Left east on Kendrick.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was good.
Was it? I don't want to ask you too many questions because obviously you probably can't
Yeah.
say too much.
Mhm.
Was it? If you can't answer it, it's fine. Does it live up to the hype? Because in my opinion, it looks phenomenal.
I think it lives up to the hype and then some.
470,
I think a couple things. First of all, it's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And it does not slow down at any point in time. It is like just go the entire time to the point that I feel like, it requires like a second or third viewing to really get a grasp on everything.
I'll take your word.
But that kind of scares me because, or it doesn't scare me, but I think it's funny because if it's 3 hours and it feels like fast paced, then
Did it feel like 3 hours?
no, it did not.
Okay. That may be a good thing though.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but I'm saying like I wonder how long the director's edition is, or the director's
dear
cut.
God.
If it felt very fast paced at 3 hours, I wonder how much shit they cut out.
470, I'm a bird westbound.
Y'all talk about Oppenheimer? We
Yeah.
are.
There was a whole bunch of stuff about like extended scenes of like Cillian Murphy and Florence Pugh, like just like nude scenes and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they cut that out in the time from the like initial showings to now, because the initial runtime was 3 hours and 6 minutes and now it's 3 hours flat, and there wasn't really as much as I was expecting based on the headlines. So guessing they cut a lot of that out.
Than I thought actually with the.
I got you.
I think people that need like action and stuff like that to constantly be entertained are gonna have a hard time watching the movie.
Really? See, I'm more into like a deep drama. I prefer like.
Then it is a movie for you.
It is a movie?
It is a movie for you if that is what
thank God.
you desire. Like,
Dude, I love a good deep, like just real. I like darker dramas. I love like.
you're gonna love the movie then.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been to a movie theater in about a year and a half. I don't even know if one's by me down at the beach since I moved down to the beach. But I would love to. I think this is the one I'm gonna finally like step out for.
If you are going to, I would encourage you to look for like IMAX and 70 millimeter.
I think I know of one. I think.
Because those were the screens that it was built for, and those are the screens you'll get the best experience.
Barrick.
Without a question.
Fuck's sake. You and all your fucking knowledge. I want to know. I want more involvement. This is fucking killing me.
It isn't as current. Listen.
I'm not going to Nashville. I'm not driving 3 hours to watch a movie. I'm not driving the time it takes to watch the movie to drive there.
Yeah, I would just those are the type of screens that it was made for. I would highly recommend it. And I'm telling you right now, like the kind of media's opinion is going to be, oh, Barbie is making so much more money than Oppenheimer, et cetera, et cetera.
45 attempting to catch up
So
to
two big things there.
Flashing
Also,
color
actually
bison
three
outside the
big things
Street
there.
Apartments, occupied
Statistically, like really good movies do not make like blockbuster kind of crazy money.
This is true.
Second,
look at what was that movie?
Barbie-
Whiplash? Was it Whiplash I'm thinking of? Wasn't that a short film? And yet it did fucking it didn't make the most money, but it grossed in terms of publicity because it was
Yeah.
just such a great fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Patty?
Don't hit the cat. Don't hit the cat. Oh, what happened now?
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Look, Barrick, look.
Billy. What?
It was unintentional.
I unintentionally running the red light?
Seemed pretty intentional from over here, Barrick. Just
Look,
saying.
I was deep in conversation. I, kept my foot down the pedal. I guess I blew through. It was a mistake.
You just blew through it? You just went through it?
Complete disregard for human life. Complete disregard.
Okay, look, I know there's people walking these streets. I don't want to hurt nobody, but
You want to be in the PBSO?
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, you can't swim. You can't follow traffic laws. Like, what's the...
I can't. It
You
was
can't
just a
swim?
moment. Okay, it was a moment. I can't swim.
Hey Barrick, I told him to come up with a bit, and he said he might start doing
If I do
movie
movie
of the day.
would that fix things?
Wait,
That's what Dan tried to do.
You can't
swim? You can't do movie of the day. That's Barrick's bit.
Yeah, Barrick
Wait,
already had
Barrick,
that bit.
you
I
do that?
told
What the
Dan he
fuck?
can't do movie of the day
We
because
literally
Barrick already does it.
We just broke off
God
of a
damn it.
nice, beautiful conversation about a new movie potentially coming out for us to come here and talk about movie of the day.
No movie of the day then.
TV show of the day?
So if a criminal dives into the water and swims away, are you just gonna not go in?
Well, I'd try. I just might not do it very successfully.
Do you have water wings? Police that shoot water wings?
We should talk to Lucy. We should get him involved in SRU.
Yeah, he's going to go with Thatch later
Yeah.
today.
Let's have Thatch teach him how to swim.
What was the plan? Yeah.
It's gonna be a B.
That's gonna be my punishment anyway. That's already punishing enough.
It's at the
It's terrifying to me. A deep person. Anything could be down there.
Alright.
But my apologies, though. My apologies. Yeah, it's a mistake. I'm sorry.
Send that on location.
Don't let it happen again.
It will not
Or
happen
else.
again.
I'm just glad
will
we didn't
not.
get her for what? For what? I would have put that on your profile.
I would never.
Yeah, that. Okay, they're
better not.
How often do you get that,
actively
actually?
evading. They're trying
Out
to
of
get
curiosity.
up to,
How often do you get that?
Actually, honestly, not often for me.
Often? Okay.
Daily Globe
That's good.
Maybe twice a week or so.
Oh, Ephraim.
That's not too bad.
Listen, Billy. Follow traffic laws. Please.
Yeah, I will. I'm sorry, Barrick. I'm sorry.
Please.
Possibly on La Plata now.
I need
It was
77.
occupied 5 times by clowns.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So Barbie's going to make more money than Oppenheimer without
clowns have to
question.
sleep.
Like, easily in a landslide. The film's
There's a
2
car with,
hours
like,
compared to
5 or
3.
6 CG members,
So
and
that means just
on a
like,
car with
no matter
5 or
how many
6
shows you
clowns,
schedule in a
pretty crazy.
day, Barbie's going to make more money, regardless.
Yeah.
And Barbie's PG-13, which is, obviously lower than Oppenheimer's
Viewer
like, R
rating is
rating.
gonna
So,
affect the
so that automatically handicaps the amount of people that can go to it.
Occupied
Like,
5 times. All
I guarantee you, like, the media is just going to be like, oh, Barbie made more money, Barbie's a better movie. Which, Barbie could very well be a good movie. I haven't seen it yet. I chose not to do a double feature because I wanted to process how I felt
Last scene going
about
up the stairs
Oppenheimer.
at the,
And,
Daily Globe up to La Plata.
I'm
gonna
yeah, I don't know.
flag the plate because it is a bin scratch. We should get it anyway.
But it's a very good movie, and honestly,
Is it red in color, Glenville? Is that the car?
like a lot of Christopher Nolan's movies, he made my favorite movie, and I think this is
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
probably landslide film of the year, unless
There's a lot of
other things
clowns
come
in it.
out later
really.
that hold up. Yeah.
I will admit, Oppenheimer has gotten a lot of hype. And
They're probably just
I
gonna do the
noticed,
same thing
it's not
again
even that I
upstairs.
noticed, when movies get a lot of hype, they typically do pretty well when it comes to, movie of the year, or at least
Yeah.
being one of the runner-ups. And I feel like, based on what I've seen from Oppenheimer so far, from the trailers visually, it looks like a very refined movie. And I'm excited to see how
Still
it
got
plays
visual
out.
on 'em?
Again,
I went upstairs.
I haven't been to a movie theater in about a year and a half. I kind of miss the experience. I just don't take time for myself ever. So I think this is the one I'm gonna go out and see.
This, yes. Get out there and splurge yourself, man.
Yeah, you know, if like,
You know what my problem
enjoy
is?
yourself.
I don't know anyone down at the beach
Come on, Ricardo, just get up here.
that like going and seeing movies.
Well, I can't really do anything about this, so.
I love experiencing that shit with
Are
people,
any of the windows
but no one
broken?
wants
I
to.
could just run up to them and tase them.
most windows are all open.
Do you know of any movies that are coming out later this year that you think could be a good, I don't want to say runner-up, but like a good competitor to Oppenheimer? In terms of like just a fucking fantastic movie?
No.
Around to the northern side.
And that's the thing with
cause them away,
movies.
but they'll
It's a lot of the times the things that you don't know about.
Wait, I can reverse up these stairs.
It will
I just learned.
oftentimes,
Are they
be
the
very good and blow you away.
They're back and back around.
I don't expect this to be very good, but something that if it's handled properly could be pretty well is this movie that's coming out next month called The Creator.
Wait, I've heard of this.
And yeah, it's a sci-fi movie from the same guy that made like Rogue One and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah, okay.
That has an interesting concept and it could be executed very well, but it also could be executed very poorly. So, and also they used like Dream On in the trailer, which is like cheating.
Can I visual them?
Okay, I can't tase the driver out.
Are they like on
Can't
your
blame
location?
them.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel you,
difficult
Bell.
to say.
We're on the northern
Because, like,
side. They just
like picture the year
coming out
last
towards
year.
Las Lagunas now.
Nikita,
Everything
I'm
everywhere.
with you. I do not like overhyped.
Or
I was just saying
something
earlier.
A lot of people didn't know about.
It's not overhyped. It's pretty
But it's
hyped.
still very good.
It's kind of overhyped. Everyone I know is like, oh my god, Barbie's coming out. You need to go see it. I'm going to see it. And I'm like, no. I definitely think it's sort of overhyped.
Facing southbound.
It'll
right
deliver
west
to the
San
audience that it
Andreas.
needs to, but I'm
well,
not.
yeah, they're just gonna
I
run
don't
again.
have an interest in it.
No, they're
Granted, I
wrapping
say that
around.
Oppenheimer is also
I'm not gonna let them
overhyped.
do that again.
Respectfully speaking, I just think if you
They're
were to
on
put
San
both of those side by
Andreas
side,
now,
and I was
facing
told I was
eastbound.
gonna go see one in theaters.
Tell you what, though, a lot of people are not going to be able to handle
Let's get
the.
aggressive with this because we did get shot.
I can
from
see a
one
lot of
these
people being
scratches
upset by
that's been
the
messing with us. Oh my
darkness
God.
of like Oppenheimer. I guess.
But the thing, okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect landslide example of like
Currently southbound Las
Oppenheimer
Lagunas, right
needs to
outside
be
Gettysburg.
dark. It
has
needs
to.
to.
And it's real.
Exactly.
Essentially a
And
historical
it's
war
the
drama.
same.
Like,
It's the same mentality that I have explained to people about Dahmer. The TV show is dark. It's sinister.
Right westbound San Andreas.
It doesn't paint this person in the light of positivity at all throughout the movie. But it's a very real, like, I'm gonna use the word uncomfortable TV show to watch, right?
Just on Ginger Street.
And I think very similarly to Oppenheimer, you can't add rainbows and butterflies to that fucking movie. It's kind of impossible to.
Oh, by 10:23.
Could you imagine watching Oppenheimer and there just being a unicorn running across the scene in the background?
I will say, if people are going to
with a
watch,
blow-up castle.
if people are going to have a double feature, it's definitely I better watch Barbie second.
Yeah.
It's like a palate cleanser.
That's what we talked about at the
Right.
meeting earlier. I'm going to give you the example I gave in the meeting. Because Patty asked, she's like, well, the question is, what order do you see them if you're going to watch them the same day? I said, definitely watch Barbie second. I said, because that's like eating cake, finishing your cake, and then blowing out your candles and not having a cake to put the candles into. You need something that's like positive to like end that out with. Blow out your candles, then eat your cake.
Or just eat all the vegetables and
And
everything,
meanwhile,
and then
it
eat the
comes
cake.
back to a meal.
See, exactly.
Yeah, it's very.
You got me high hopes for
Yeah.
this. You might
Very
have
good
just
movie.
sold me on going to see this in theaters.
It's very good. There are some movies that are just like meant to be seen in like theaters or like auditorium settings. You just can't get the same experience if you watch it on like a TV or like a mobile
So when are you
Not a situation.
when are you visiting the beach house?
1080 eastbound San Andreas with a.
I don't even know what you're talking
E-Class
about.
Ellie.
Where the fucking beach house is.
Listen, I'm
Like-
just the beach house. Well, I have this one, and then I have
left
another one
northbound
in
Lofty, and the
Tennessee.
Chevrolet weather is clear.
Oh damn, you fucking. I can do Tennessee. That's reasonable.
Is it? See, onto
Yeah.
Dorset heading eastbound.
Understand.